Really quick, can we just use this as confirmation that I should put a beanbag chair right here? Hi, welcome to my bubble, where we do a little bit of adulting, a little bit of healing, and a little bit of creating. Now, today might fall under the healing branch, I guess. I don't know. I'll be talking. I like to talk a lot. I'm a Gemini. We talk. So I want to talk about last night. I watched Zoie on the Know For Sure podcast, and I do watch the Know For Sure podcast too. But like, one thing to know about me, like I do this social media shit, but I really don't do this social media shit. I'm only a fan of a handful of people. I support and I pay attention to quite a few people, but I'm not a fan of many people. One, because like I sat and thought about it one day, and I was like, all right, real shit, self-awareness, this is me at me right now. When I'm in the industry and I meet certain people, who will I, no matter what, like, even though I don't see myself getting big-headed, but like no matter what, I would be like, I was a fan of you. I am a fan. Yup, a fan. I am a fan of you. So like, if we was to ever get into it and they'd be like, bitch, you was a fan, who would I be like? Yep, I was a fan. I am a fan. There's only a handful of people, but there's a bunch of people that I support, right? But either way, whether I support you or I'm a fan, I like to pay attention to real ass people. Like, I don't do the like influencer, like, oh, they're dating this person, oh, they're talking about this person, oh, let's react to this person and do this and this and this, and I'm this type of crazy, and that's not my vibe at all. I like real ass individuals. I like people that represent something or that like stand on what they believe in. I like real ass people, right? So Zoie is one of those people to me. I like him. I like him as a person. I like what he stands for. I like what he represents. I like him as a person. Like, I like his mannerisms and just his energy. Oh, say hi to Jack. Hi, Jack. But yeah, I like him as a person. So him being on the podcast, and I like B Simone as a person too. Feel about that however you will. I like B Simone as a person too. I was like, bit. And I like Megan as a person too. That's just, let's throw that out there. I like Megan too. That's why I think Megan and B work well together. But I watched the episode because of Zoie, and I think we're a lot alike. Cause we the GEMI, we the motherfucking bitches, and you tell XY. Cause we the GEMI, we the motherfucking bitches, and you tell XY. It's Gemini. I think we're very much alike. Come to find out from, you know why I think it is. It's because he was born the day before me. His birthday is May 31st. My birthday is June 1st. We're the same person, really. But he was in the episode. They were talking about a lot of things, but that's why I'm glad. If you watch the episode, you can see Zoe's a talker too. It's like, like I said, we're Geminis, we're talkers. So they were talking about a lot of things. I'm glad there's a part 2, because I was like, how are they going to get everything in this one episode? But there's a part 2. One of the topics, though, when they were talking about like the LGBT world, and and Zoe was like, there should be like, they should add you, like you should be a category, if you will. And I agree. Like, Undercover should be its own umbrella in the LGBT world. Like, if any of the people that you're attracted to, interested in, been with sexually, make you feel like you have to be undercover. One way or another, I'ma love you sliding undercover. They don't wanna see it happen, but we say fuck it. Shout out to Kaylani, my baby mother. Go watch my Top 10 Kaylani. If you don't know that song, you can find out. But yeah, I think Undercover should very much be its own whole little thing, because that's really what Kenny be talking about too. Again, I like real ass people. you've seen in, I forget what video it was. I'll probably put it here. In whatever video, if you watch that, you'll see that I started that with saying how I watched Kenny's video, because I don't know why, rather than like comment and like actually engage with these people and like maybe we could actually have the full conversations that I think and I be having in my head that we be having. When I like people and I like you as a person, in my mind, we're friends. And like, because of the reality that we live in, I feel like we probably won't actually really be friends, but I live my life as if we're actually friends. You know, minus like the whole being all in your business thing, because I know we're friends in my mind, not friends in real life. But that's what Kenny be talking about too, and that's the whole like, Kenny got every kind of story that could fit under Undercover, like as far as the engagements with other people, the interactions with other people. Kenny is Kenny, just like you ask Zoe, Zoe be like, I am Zoe, like hello. I love that. It's Undercover should be its own whole little thing. I agree with the whole like, that doesn't necessarily make you gay and the whole like, yeah, I don't want to get into the whole thing because I would be stealing their topic, quote unquote, but really I just don't want to talk about it. Watch the video, watch that whole video. Maybe I'll put it in the description. Watch that whole video, and then if you got something to say and you want to relate it to what I'm saying, talk to me in the comments and we can have a conversation. We can be friends in real life, since you know they're influencers were us. But anyway, right, it's something else they were talking about when Megan was talking about how she was picked on in school because Zoe had asked her like her insecurities or whatever. I was like, damn, I felt that, like, damn, how you just gonna, what are your biggest insecurities on the internet? Like, but fuck it, because fuck the internet's not a real place. We're not even gonna get into all that. But when Megan was talking about her being picked on in school, and I just started thinking back, and I'm like, felt, but I'm not as far in life as she is yet. But that's why I like watching her and like seeing how her life turned out. I put quotes on that because like obviously our lives are not going to turn out the same because we're from completely different places. We live completely different lives, blah, blah, blah. But, and I was like, I like that. Like her life turned out, I like how her life turned out. Her life turned out great. Like look what she was doing. She was going through the whole like getting picked on, blah, blah, blah. I was like, same. And they got to the point of like, or Megan mentioned how she makes it a point to, with her children, when she's complimenting her boys, she makes sure to compliment the internal stuff. To like, you're so smart. Like, you're so, I was gonna say soft. You're so, but that's not what I mean. I mean internally. How would you say that to a child? Hold on. Brain fart. Like, if you said to a child, you're so smart, like, that was, you're such a curious child. Or, like, you're always coming up with such good ideas. And just those kinds of things, rather than, like, you're so pretty, like, you're so handsome, you're so strong, those kinds of things. Compliment the internal. And I was like, yeah, I should do that more with my niece. One, because, like, of the immediate family and like of the immediate cousins and things, she's the only girl, so we make sure, and she's chocolate, she real, ooh, mwah. She's gorgeous chocolate. So, but they're all chocolate, well, not all of them, either way, she's nice and chocolate. She's the only girl, so we make sure to like give her that confidence, like, girl, why are you crazy? Her edges are laid all the time. Well, her mother do not play. Hair always done, edges laid. She cute, she's so talented. I forget, and whichever videos of like I'm responsible for them for a week, it was around like holiday time, I think. Just scroll back in my channel, watch some of my vlogs, and you'll see like we did art. She wants to paint a tree, so we painted a tree. She does such creative things. She's really like an engineer for real. Like that's where she really combines her creativity with her imagination. Where she combines like her creativity and imagination with like how smart she is. On some real shit, I forget. I don't even remember if they. Maybe it's because they be having the conversations in school, or I don't know if my sister be talking about it with them, but they be talking about like what they want to do in life. My oldest nephew, he said he either wants to be a mechanic or an engineer. Ooh, don't quote me. I don't remember, but he's brilliant too. That's the one that was reading medical books at 7. She's always like building these intricate forts. Like whenever she can, she'll build this whole thing. And even like in Roblox, oh my gosh, or Minecraft, please, she can build you a whole land. Like she's brilliant. She's so smart. But we're always, not that we're always focused on her. Like you're so smart, and gilding her like, girl, you're so pretty. You're nice and chocolate and brown. Not that because we know all of us are brilliant, but like that doesn't mean don't call out on it, you know? So I liked how she said that. And I was like, I need to put the effort into doing that more for my niece. I like that. But then the conversation continued. Oh, and she was talking about, Megan was talking about her son, who's also a Gemini, who's also really brilliant and da-da-da-da, right? And Zoe got to talking, and it's like, because us Geminis, because she was talking about her son, like he'll do what you told him to do, like down to a T, right? Like if there's a bunch of toys in his room and you come in, can you pick up all these toys? He'll pick up all the toys. But like if there's toys and balls on the floor and you tell him pick up all the toys, he will pick up all the toys and the balls will still be staying there because like you told me to pick up all the toys. Like that's not Zoe got to explaining like, if you can, as we Geminis are based in logic, so like because we're ruled by Mercury, we're based in us and Virgos, which I didn't know we were both ruled by Mercury, but new fun fact if you didn't know. I believe what I believe, and you believe what you believe. If you feel like I am wrong, then that's just how you feel. But if you can explain to me why you feel the way that you feel and why you believe what you believe, then I believe you. Then that's, And I was like, damn, that's so, like, yep, that's me too. That's not my whole thing with religion, but like my whole thing with religion. But even in general, like literally right before I sat down to start filming this, I was watching Instagram stories, and one of the people that I watch, she recently has decided to, get rid of all her tarot stuff and her crystals and blah, 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 because she has since been convinced that those things are not of God, right? But she's also not like strictly religious, like in the box religious, but she just knows, she very much believes God is real. I love that for her, same way I love like Muslims and their beliefs and those kind of things. I respect that is what she believes. I do not agree, but I am also interested / intrigued to know what happened to her that made her feel that way. But also me being an authentic being who does believe in those things, and my perspective on it is one that works for me. I could tell that she wasn't really like in it. Like I could tell that it was just because, like these are cute, these are what's happening right now. More like influencer-y, but like also that's what she does. Like she's been in that life for quite some time. So I was like, I get it. Like it makes sense. I also really, I don't know if it's a Gemini thing or if it's a me thing, but like I'm also really interested in psychology, and I like to know about the experiences of others and how that formed what they think, how they think, and the way that they look at the world. Like I said, but maybe that's not just a me thing then, because that's why I felt so strongly when Zoe was like, if you can explain to me why you believe what you believe, then okay, then I believe you. And I was like, oh, okay, so you get it. That's why I'm like, see, Zoe, here, like, we're the same in my mind. What else are they talking about? Oh, right, when when it was going through the whole, I think this was when they read another question, and they were like, they got back in the topic of like Undercover and like, what's your label? And Zoe was like, I don't like labels because it's like, if I'm straight, then it's like, why don't you act like this and act like this? Why do you do this? And blah blah blah. So he's like, B was like, so what are you? He was like, I'm just me. And in my mind, I'm like, yes, like I am Zoe. Yes, I get it, bruh. And it just made me, because he was like, I like what I like. And then he went through the whole like, I'll date this, I'll date this, I'll date this, I'll date this. He's like, I'm just me. And I was like, bro, I get that. And it made me think of, you might like what you like, but I like you. Because that, I was telling my friend, when I went to trivia, there was this girl, the universe was playing in my face because there was this girl that I thought was cute. The universe was playing in my face and I was being pursued the whole time. So I was calling my friend and telling her about it. And I'm like, bro, because you know what it is? It's because fine people, you're going to know if I really think you're fine as fuck. Because fine people make me nervous. Like, I be cheesing mad hard or like, you'll be able to tell. So this girl that was fine as fuck. And she literally, like, I couldn't figure out what to say to her. I could not figure out what to say. So I'm telling my friend, like, wow, I was really old. Like, wow, I think that's crazy. So I was like, bro, what was... She's like, yo, you should have said something. I was like, bro, I could not. I literally couldn't form words. The last time she walked past me, I literally went to say something, and then nothing came out. Like, I couldn't get anything out. And I was like, what was I supposed to say? I was like, tell me right now, what was I supposed to say? Because if she walked back over here, I'm going to say it. Tell me what to say. She was like, you just got to be like, you might like what you like, but I like you. And I was like, what? First of all, I was tight because she came up with that so fast. But I was also like, damn, that's brilliant. But like, that's his whole point. Like, I like what I like. Period. Ole do it. Cause what? That would be my first reaction in my mind if somebody was like, try to spit game at me. If I'm out somewhere and they come up with you like, look, you might like what you like, but I like you. If I'm out, I'll be like, ole do it. It's all in delivery and how you do it, but that's a different conversation for a different day. I don't know what this is gonna be called because, like, in my notes, it's like Zoe know for sure podcast response, but maybe I'll come up with some sort of topic and you'll get like an actual title. Wow, I need to stop messing with my hair because I have to go outside and chill out. See, I've already been talking too much. It's already been 20 minutes. If you made it to the end of the video and you don't know me, hi. My name's Naori. Stick around. You love it here. Duh. Embrace being a star. Subscribe. Follow on my socials. Bow. Yeah, I have to go to the store. And I am going to do something else. But I wanted to film my hair like this first. So, it is the weekend. Let the church say amen. I'm going to go to the store. I'm going to come back, clean a little bit, do some things. It is Friday. Thank God. I'll see you on my next video. Bye.